it's Sam. So many of you guys asked for me to do an actual cleaning products video. I was surprised. I didn't actually think anybody cared. And then so many of you guys left it in the comments and I was like, oh, okay, cool, they do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share my favorite cleaning products with you. These are my tried and true, like buy over and over again. Just, I know they work, they're awesome, and they're just so good. So let's just go ahead and get started. So let's do the kitchen first. So these are the Wyman stainless steel wipes. And these are amazing for ovens, fridges, microwaves, dishwashers, anything that you have that is stainless steel. Basically, these come out like a wipe. You wipe it down and then you get a microfiber cloth. I just got one from Target. And then you go back over and buff out after you've used the wipe in circular motions. Make sure you use the wipe with the grain of the stainless steel and then buff out in circular motions with the cloth. And honestly, you will never see your stainless steel looking so spick and span, no streaks, no marks, no nothing. Like, it's so good. What I do for my stovetop, because our stovetop is also stainless steel, you know how sometimes like if water boils over and it gets all like crusty, yucky poo-poo? What I do is I boil a kettle of hot water. When it's boiling, I pour the hot water, like the boiling water, around that kind of like, you know, the little pan where all the crap sits after it's boiled over and you're cooking. I let that sit so that the boiling water just kind of like eats away at all the gunk. And then when that's all kind of like cooled off, then you just kind of soak up all of the water with like a towel, and then you go back in with these spick and span. It gets everything off. It's so good. And then go back in with your microfiber cloth. So there's two products that I use usually on the actual counter. Now, unless for some reason like you are using chicken, then I'll always use like a disinfecting wipe, which I like these ones right here. That way you're just like killing all the germs. These are the Clorox disinfecting wipes. They kill 99.99% of bacteria. So if you're using chicken, then you can wipe that up with this. But then usually what I'll do is I'll kind of usually switch between these two. I got this one recently because it's peony. This is the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Peony Scent Multi-Surface Cleaner. I use this on the granite. I don't find it it leaves any streaks at all. Ours is like a kind of grayish, blackish granite, and as long as you wipe it down really good first, because I notice like in the bathroom, if the kids have spilled toothpaste or soap, I'll use this first to get everything up, and then I'll go back over with this. And it doesn't leave any streaks. But this just smells really good. It's really nice. It just makes the whole room smell like flowers. And then this one is really great if you do just want to stick with a granite cleaner. This is the Method Daily Granite. I bought this like over and over and over again. It's not my favorite scent. It is non-toxic, plant-based, surface safe. It's supposed to be good for granite, marble, and stone. It's a little pricey. I get mine at Target, but it does work really well on granite, so I would highly recommend that if you don't want to go with something like this. Okay, next we have the Cascade Complete. This is my dishwasher, whatever they're called. What are they called? Detergent. Thank you. We've used this one over and over again. It works really good. Our dishes are always really clean, so I really like that one. We've currently been using Palmolive. I don't know how you say it. This is the Soft Touch Aloe and Citrus. It's nice because it's not super like drying for your hands, so you can see we've almost used all of it. For travertine, we have travertine floors, so you have to be quite careful because they are a soft material. So we have to use it's basically a cleaner and a sealer into one. So while you're cleaning, you're also sealing it, which is awesome. This we get at Home Depot. It is the Grout and Tile from Tile Lab Cleaner and Resealer. So like I said, as you're cleaning, you're also resealing to protect that travertine. And I use this on all of our stones. So our travertine, we have like kind of more of a stone, it's a different, I don't know what it is, but it's a stone in our bathrooms. We also have like slate in our other bathroom. So I use this on all of our floors. We don't have hardwoods anywhere. It's some kind of stone. And this is really good. It just works really well. And basically you can get this in like a spray bottle and squirt it. Usually I just pour it on the floor. And then I just use this little mop. Don't know who it's by. It just looks like this with the little green wigglers. oh, hold on, there's a tag. It says Star Fiber Heavy Duty Pad. It works fine. You just pour the stuff, push it around, get it all nice and clean, and it works really, really well. Someone asked about windows, and our house is covered with massive windows, and I have children, which means I clean the windows, and literally 2 minutes later, there's little fingerprints or face marks. This stuff is so good, and Jay actually got me turned on to this stuff. This is the Sprayway World's Best Glass Cleaner. They're not lying. It is the best. Ammonia-free, it's streakless, it's a foam, and you basically just foam it on, and it will literally, every time, you will have no streaks. I also use this on our glass door in our shower. We also use a squeegee every single time we shower, which is so cool because Jay does it for me. But this is great. It gets every single type of mirror, glass, streak-free, perfect, like there isn't even anything there. You might even think you're a bird and smash your face into it. So this is so good, guys. I highly recommend you guys try this if you haven't already. It's unbelievable how good it is. Okay, so for the bathrooms, basically, I don't have any right now, but if I feel like there's something that's just like, whoa, Nelly, you really gotta get it good, then soft scrub is amazing. I don't have any at the moment, so I can't show you it, but any kind of soft scrub is awesome. This also can be used in our shower because we have like stone tiles in our shower as well. These are awesome. I like to keep these ones more for our guest bathroom. If I know someone's gonna be coming over, if the kids are having like a play date or a sleepover, or we're just having company, then I like to use these because they immediately make the whole bathroom smell like coconut, like they're on a tropical island. So this is what I kind of keep just to kind of like freshen up like real quick. But most of the time I just use these. These are the Clorox disinfecting wipes. I also use the yellow ones. They always come like 3-pack at Target. And these just kill all the bacteria. These are amazing because while the kids, if one of them is in the shower, I can just clean the toilet, the sinks while they're in there, while I'm in there with them. And that way, I'm sorry, I have like a little cat hair in my nose. I'm not picking it, there's just an itch. That way I'm cleaning and it's just like, I don't like to waste my time. I think time is precious. And if I can like quickly do something while something else is going on, this hair is literally, oh, I got it. It's just so good because then I can just quickly get it done. So that's why I like these wipes, because they're just right there. I keep them under the sink. I can just quickly pull them out. And this is what I do. So I use these on the toilets, the bathtub, anything that is kind of like a ceramic-y glass, that kind of thing. And then for our sinks are actually like a glass bowl. They're a nightmare to keep clean, especially when you have kids brushing their darn teeth. Like, oh, they're horrible. I think glass bowl sinks are the worst. I would never recommend them to anyone. Same with dark floors. Don't do that. I did that mistake in Montana. Was the worst mistake I ever made with a house. But these are great because you wipe off the sink first, get all the toothpaste, the soap, whatever your kids are making a mess of. And then I dry that all off. Then I go and get the window cleaner, and then I go ahead and clean that afterwards, and that takes everything off. So I like to do that one first because then it really just gets all the grime out, and then it kind of polishes with the actual window cleaner. But these are great because they just keep everything nice and fresh, and your toilets are nice and clean, and it's easy. You can just wipe and throw away, you know. Okay, and then for the toilet bowl, isn't it fun cleaning? I just love it. Luckily, me and Jay, like, we're teams, we do it together. Usually he does all the kitchen, and then I take care of the bathrooms, but we kind of just do whatever we have to do to get things done. So this is the Clorox Scentiva Bathroom Toilet Cleaning Gel. I like this one better because it smells like coconut, so it smells like you're on a vacation while you're cleaning the toilet, which is great. And this one is just, it's just good. So they're both really good. I would say get this one if you prefer to have like a really yummy smell. This one stains, so be quick with it. Basically, I left it the first time. I didn't scrub it right away, and like my toilet was blue for like a few days. It's gone now, but just keep in mind, don't be scared. I squirt it around, then brush it all around, leave it for 5 minutes, and then come back and flush. So that's really good. And then someone asked me about wood. We have a lot of wood trim in our home. We don't have a whole lot of wood tables. We do have one big, like our kitchen table is like a big picnic table. And so what I'll do with that is get a really, really, really hot steaming like towel with water on it. And I will just kind of wipe everything down with that first. Then I'll go back if there's any like extra spots, and I'll just kind of like use the little disinfecting wipes. Then I'll go back over with the hot towel and just make sure everything is off. And then I go and polish it with this one. This is one that I usually use the most, especially for that table, because it adds anything that looks faded out, or if it's like looking a little dry, it basically just polishes it and adds a bit of color into the wood. So this is really good. You don't need much of it. It's basically it's called the Old English scratch cover for dark woods. So if you have trim, maybe you have animals that have scratched on your doors, or you have kids that have run cars into your trim, or you have a table that is ginormously massive picnic table and your kids are constantly doing like crafts on it and jacking up all the wood. This is amazing because it hides all the scratches. It fills in any pigment that is gone. And so basically I just put it on like a dry towel and I buff it in, and then I go back in with a clean towel and then buff that over. So it's a bit of a process, but it works really, really well if you do want to kind of like fill in those scratches of the wood. And just to kind of like shine up the wood, I use this. It's Pledge Revitalizing Oil. It's got natural orange oil in it, and that just kind of like leaves everything looking nice and like healthy, like a healthy wood. You don't want your wood to look dry. It just makes it look healthy and has like a nice sheen, and it just keeps it like nice and dusted, and it just looks good. So you can use this on trim, your like windowsills. Like all of our trim in this house is wood, so there's a lot of wood to cover. So these are my two favorite products for wood. And then for laundry, this is the bleach I currently use. It is the Clorox Splashless. It's like goo. It's like eyeball goo. That's what it does when it goes into the washer. Fabric conditioner. This is my favorite. You guys know I talk about it all the time. This is the Downy Ultra April Fresh. So good. And then, this is heavy. I just got this one. This is the Persil Pro Clean Intense Fresh. Obsessed. You guys have got to try this if you haven't already. I've talked about it so many times. If you haven't already, tisk, what are you waiting for? It makes your laundry smells so good, especially paired with that Downy April Fresh. You will thank me. There's been so many. Please vouch for me if you have tried this, or if you've tried any of like the cleaning products that I have recommended in the past. Vouch for me in the comments. Let them know how good it is, because I've seen comments about the wipes, the stainless steel wipes. I've seen comments about this. I've seen comments about the Downy. So let me know. Okay, for dusting, usually I'll just use like a microfiber towel cloth, whatever they're called. And then we also have this thingamabobber. Don't know who it's by. Doesn't say. It's just one of these little wiggly worm doodads that you can just, blinds, fans, all that kind of stuff. And then these are our favorite trash bags. We get the Glad Force Flex Plus. That's the key right there, because then none of your stuff will poke a hole through it. And this is the Hawaiian Aloha Febreze Freshness. That way at least like your trash bag underneath your sink smells good, smells fresh and tropical. So yes, that's everything. I really don't mind cleaning. Me and Jay used to do it for a living when we were younger. Before we had the kids, we used to go and clean vacation homes, and it was kind of like an amazing job. You don't have to deal with anybody. You are just in there, two people cleaning. Jay would go ahead and do the kitchens, and I would do the bathrooms, and then we would like both do the laundry and the vacuuming, and like it was just awesome. We had like this little like team going, and like it was always a really great job to me, because you didn't have customers being rude to you. You didn't have a boss yelling at you. You just went in there, did a few hours of cleaning, boom, you're done. It was awesome. So I don't mind cleaning at all. It's just getting started that's the worst part. It's like, oh, I have to clean. But then once you're doing it, I'm like, da-di-da-di-da. It's quite nice. So I don't really mind cleaning whatsoever. There you go. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you found that helpful. I'll try to link as much as I can below. I'll look for it on Amazon or whatever. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. But those are the things that I love. Hopefully you guys, if you try them, you like them too. So huge thanks to everybody who requested that video. I hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and click that notification bell. Bye.